Hey guys, first regardsman here, and I'll be talking about a PYRECANNON build for the heavy class in Space Marine 2 patch 12. Now, the PYRECANNON may be the ugly cousin of the Pyreblaster on Tactical, mainly because the Pyreblaster on Tac has better range and just better synergy with the class itself, but the heaviest PYRECANNON still has the same burn effect, and burn in Space Marine 2 is a top tier option because it pretty much just positively cooks bosses, and that's really all you have to do half the time. Now, the variant I've chosen here is the ammo version because on heavy, you are pretty ammo hungry on this thing. It really sucks ass to run out of ammo on the PYRECANNON. I have taken the venting speed before, but I am playing solo on this build, and usually I find having ammo for it is just a way better option for this build. Now, for the perk tree, I do take the perk Improved Fast Venting, moving here into the perk Eternal Flame. Burning time increases by 25%. I pretty much always take burn time on this. Like, burning is basically all that matters on any PYRECANNON or Pyreblaster option, so just pick these perks up. Next perk here is Increased Capacity, moving here into the perk Flame of Ascension. Burning 5 enemies restores an armor segment. The cooldown is 30 seconds. Now, this weapon does not have great contested health recovery at all, so having armor restore built in for something as easy as burning 5 enemies, this is a very useful perk. I think it's far better than the perk down here, Rapid Health, and I pretty much always pick this one up because this weapon does need the extra armor. Next perk here is Potent Flame for even more burn damage, moving down here into the perk Divine Might, and then we pick up the perk Heavy Immunity. While in heavy stance, you don't lose control of heavy hits. Yeah, pretty much always pick this perk up because even with Strategic Stand, this weapon's CHP recovery is not amazing, and if you're not taking Strategic Stand, your no knockback is just non-existent on this class anyways, unless you have an option in your perk tree like Heavy Immunity. So on this build, I'm taking Fortitude. Definitely pick this up because otherwise, you'll pretty much just get staggered out of like anything you're doing. Next perk here is Flash Burn. Enemies at a distance of less than 10 meters take 20% more damage. This perk is really damn good, but I will say, compared to options like a Flame of Purification on the Pyreblaster, they give a debuff to every enemy for 20% more melee from your entire team, it's not so good, but it's pretty much the only option we have here, so we pick it up. Next weapon we have here is the newly buffed Inferno Pistol. I'm actually in love with this weapon at the moment. They buffed up the gun strike by 22%, and it feels way better now. The main problem with the Inferno Pistol for the longest time is that its gun strike damage felt like you were shooting confetti. It was god awful. They refused to change it for like ages, and they have finally come around and given it a proper gun strike damage buff. And guess what? I think it's one of the best secondaries in the game currently. It is really good for ammo economy, horde control, stagger, CHP recovery, armor restore. I think it's one of the best things in the entire game for me, and I really like this weapon a lot. I'll say the ammo reserve option is my current favorite, mainly because the ammo economy is so enticing on this weapon, but even the rate of fire version has some pretty good burst damage. Now, for the perk tree, I do take Perpetual Range first, moving here into the perk Brace Reload. And then I pick up the perk Perpetual Range again, because I just think range is the most important option on this, especially over things like Motivated Melee. Then I grab the perk here, Great Might, into the perk Increased Capacity, Adamant Restoration, which is like one of the best ammo economy perks in the entire game that you cannot find anywhere else on any secondary, which is part of the reason this weapon is so ammo efficient in general. And the final perk is Extra Shot into Trick Shot for armor restore every 30 seconds for killing 5 enemies with one shot, which is very easy to pull off against Hormagaunts and Cultists on both Chaos and Tyranids. So a really great option. I think it's like the best way to build this. You could go up top for like Rapid Health and the perk here, One Shot, if you want to. I don't think One Shot's very good, at least not on this version, and the rate of fire variant can like take a little bit more advantage of that, but usually I think just spamming shots on this is the best way to play it. That's why I prefer building it this way on like pretty much every build. That's pretty much all there is for the secondary there. Now, for the perk tree, I still take the perk Restoration, killing 7 enemies, rapid succession, restores an armor segment. The cooldown is 15 seconds. This perk has great synergy with the PYRECANNON because the PYRECANNON cooks up Hormagaunts like nobody else, and also the Inferno Pistol will do that for you as well. So a really good synergy there. And honestly, having Restoration on any build for the heavy is just a top tier option because Armor Restore in Space Marine 2 is just that good. Next perk here is Fortitude. Health increases by 30%. This perk, with the perk down here, Conviction, makes you the second tankiest class in the entire game, right behind Bulwark. In fact, your baseline as tanky as a Bulwark with Conviction. The only way he gets above you is if he takes perks like Steel Within or like Effective Formation on top of that, or Focus Restoration. But like in base, you are insanely tanky on the heavy class with this perk. It is a very strong option. I think it's by far the best in the entire column, and probably one of the best perks on him in general because it ups your survivability tremendously. Next perk here is Overwhelming Power. When Iron Halo is active, all team members within 10 meters deal 20% more range damage, to be 10% more range damage. This perk is pretty good for your entire team. I will say, on this build, if you want to take versatility instead, you could. Having a 20% buff on your Inferno pistol for 4 shots is not too bad. This is really up to you. I just took this one for like a team buff. Next perk here is additional supplies. Ammo capacity for all team members' primary weapons increases by 25%. I'm just taking this because I hate running out on the Pyre Cannon, so building for max ammo here, it's just a bit of like a safety net. You don't have to take this one. You can take Encompassing Aegis or even like the worst perk, Bonds of Brotherhood. That is up to you. I'm just building this because I want ammo, and ammo means I get to keep burning. Next perk here is Consecutive Execution. Killing 7 enemies rapid succession restores equipment charge. The cooldown is 90 seconds. Now, a 90-second Melt-A-Bomb, Crack Grenade, Shock Grenade, Frag, these are all great options. They will all help out your entire run, and Melt-A-Bombs especially, they just kind of solve Extremis encounters all on their own. You just blow up like 3 lictors at once with them. This is one of the best perks in the game, like any class. It's been in the game since launch pretty much, so having this, still a top tier option. Nothing's really changed here. Next perk here is Power Regulator. Iron Halo loses energy 20% more slowly, moving here into the perk Brute Force. When Iron Halo is in cooldown, range damage increases by 15%. This is just a free range damage buff for something you do all the time, which is Iron Halo, and the perk up here, Saving Grace, kind of sucks, and the perk down here, Wrath of the Imperium, actually does do quite a bit of damage. It's just very obnoxious because you do have to completely drain your Iron Halo, which is not what you want to be doing all the time anyways. Kind of bad for your cooldown. And the final perk here is Offensive Capability. When active, Iron Halo deals damage over time to all enemies within 5 meters. This perk is incredible. The amount of free damage you get from this is honestly staggering. You will pick up free executes, you will kill Bramble, you will kill Spore Mines, you will blow cultists apart, and you also just kill Extremis or even bosses at times of this. Like really one of the best perks in the entire game for heavy. Conversion field down here is not bad at all for like a coordinated team, but on your own, offensive capability definitely overperforms. Now, for the prestige perk options, I do take Auxiliary Reload first for more ammo, into the perk Conviction for a 25% health damage reduction on Armor Break, and then we grab the perk Indomitable Spirit, and the either Duelist, Exponential Force, or Reverberating Impact. Like, these 3 are up to you. I pretty much always go with Auxiliary Reload, Conviction, or Indomitable Spirit because they are by far the 3 best here, but the final perk is like, kind of a choice. Like, Duelist is not horrible, Exponential Force is not horrible, and Reverberating Impact is also not horrible. So if you want to take one of these, you definitely can, but I would stick with the core of this one, this one, this one. And that's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. The Pyre Cannon is definitely a gun that works better in groups than by yourself, because if like everything's not focusing you, you do have far more opportunities to properly just like cook an enemy alive, and stacking burn on enemies, that's like the whole thing of this weapon. So hopefully this build guide helped you, and if you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching, take it easy, bye.
Ready to deploy. Stay alert. Execute fire. Our boat shall bellow with those most different. Victor fumbled its tactical cartridge.
Right now we just sit here and cook. When this bomb goes off, everything in this vicinity dies. Including me, almost. Hold on. Wow, 2 parry bugs in a row, huh? Now, I know in the build guide I showed I was not using Wrath of the Imperium, but I decided to give it a shot. It's not a bad perk at all, but just keep in mind, it will blow up the like the on-map things like that, and almost kill you. Okay. Kill him, kill him.
Our banner awaits Santa. Skitter to the grave, Xenos.
All right, guys. Yeah, maybe Wrath of the Imperium is pretty good.
This galaxy is not yours to devour.
A relic. I like that.
Power and
Did they lower the health bar of enemies for absolute? No.
banner ready to deploy.
Been the same for ages.
This tide of Xenos is ending. Ready to leave for passage.
Is Flamer better for ammo economy than the Heavy Bolter? No. Probably the least ammo efficient weapon on this class, in my experience. Besides Plasma. But Plasma's actually way worse, what am I saying? Plasma's god awful for ammo efficiency.
Captain, I hear no signs of battle. No life signs detected. Talassa, you need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy and arm their ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise.
Fail that ultra.
If I am the first to find these codes, you should expect a reprimand.
Perfect.
Officer found.
Absolute enemy HP is actually the same as Ruthless. That is true. For some reason, like I'm pretty sure crack grenades don't one-shot Zoanthropes on Absolute, but they do one-shot them on Ruthless and Lethal. I'm pretty sure it's like a damage reduction thing going on. Like almost like just for Zoanthropes, it feels like.
Complete the demolition preparations.
There is no going back, brothers.
Bonk.
Blockage negated.
Nothing will escape this crew once it catches fire.
Stop that bucket from riding fresh water. Our enemy brings forth more of its power. Take cover.
Okay, I'm just gonna go up here and just like walk up. Have a waste of a shock grenade. All these goddamn snipers, yeah. Oh, these guys. What is this shit?
Our banner awaits unfurled. That silence intimidates the shit.
Alright, let's just go to the exit. I'm not hunting down that sniper. Too lazy. Inferno pistol gun strikes so much better now. That was fun. That was very fun.
Thalassa, the Cadians are running out of time.
I was really scared I was about to blow that up for myself, but okay.
On location, Lieutenant. You are making good
All right.
time. You're going to need it.
Any tips for playing Bulwark? I'll be putting out a guide for all the classes in like
This facility was not built
next week or so. Well, probably the next month or so.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment.
Probably guides similar to the ones I did for the
Cautious
armor, difficulty levels, and all that.
is good for you.
What's for such an onslaught? Our adversary wishes to renew their assault. Deny them any advantage. Enemy reserves incoming. Prepare to strike them down.
Alright.
We crush the ravenous brood. The fewer psychers these Xenos have, the better.
The charge has been up. Rites of activation have been observed. Generators humbling.
Oh wait, bomb deployment. I can do that.
Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Hey guys, hope you're all having a great day so far. I certainly am.
Banner, ready to deploy.
Certainly am.
Prepare for hostiles in Generator 2.
There were two.
Potential heretical sabotage of Generator 2. Secure immediately. galaxies remain. Swarm
Cook.
headed toward generator 4.
Alright, generator 4 is like the opposite side from me, so. We're off this garbage, dude. Man, so many Bramble guys this patch.
4 is suffering mechanistic palpitations. Provide service before components are harmed.
Hans, bring me the flavor. The classic meme.
That is no order. Steal your mind. Where shall I plant this flag? This galaxy is the floor.
My axis aligned. Attention need only design to drive this champ. Perform the necessary cleansing to resume.
Oh, we just missed out the Wrath Beam Fury trigger. That sucks. I forgot that I even had that on. I guess we're just gonna do this. Xenophase on Bulwark is fun. The guy asking in chat. Heavy Bolter on Heavy. The heroic Heavy Bolter might be like
Drive train.
probably one of the strongest guns right now.
Begin the course of locomotion adepts. Swarm approaching.
Burn.
Keep firing lanes to generator 3
There we go.
clear. Pneumatic vibrations emitting from generator 3. Operator, bring it into harmony of timing.
Probably fires through there. Kind of funny.
Banner awaits some furnace.
That's no clipping.
That swarm of Xenos.
The Promethean fire is so strong it goes right through the generator wall. On damage, of course. Like, I don't know what Promethean would do if you just like shot it on top of a generator. If that's a bad idea, though.
Fresh cartridge.
Demolition deployment sequence concluded. Elements now the precise functional nucleus. Ready to intercept the Terran in advance, Captain. There is an observation platform overlooking the Promethean fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
It costs $400,000 to fire this weapon for 12 seconds. Probably. I don't know how much Promethean costs in this economy.
Banner ready to deploy. Skitter to the grave, Xenos fiend.
Let us continue on. I just got this. When I get the hammer, I need it now. I'm pretty sure you get the hammer like straight off the bat if you play Bulwark or Assault.
Fresh magazine.
It really is the ultimate salamander build, huh? Question for everyone who hears Alfarius. I am Alfarius. Anything else around here?
That silence is too deep. Shit, that one is fully reserved for.
What's up, dudes? Do you think getting the season 1 or 2 pass DLC is worth it? Absolutely.
Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
Plus on sale right now. I'm gonna use that.
Plan is sound, brother.
What do I mean, dude? Why is he allowed to point blank shoot me? Like, what am I supposed to do in that situation? Alright, I have to point blank dodge roll a guy. Because he's unstaggerable and will one-shot me if I don't. Very enticing.
It's the grave Xenos feed. Keep going forward. Where shall I plant this flag? You failed that hope. Fate. Our foes will gain no further horses.
Watch where this gun shines, definitely.
I am envenomed. Reloading. The tyranny lictors. The foe wants backup. Ignite.
This position is defensible. Somewhat.
I guess I'll just walk down, huh?
Seatback, ready to deploy.
What's the cable for anyways? Probably just like Prometheum, I would imagine. FCG Lumberg Trader question. What is your favorite companion for their personality? Heinrichs. Heinrichs von Kellogg's. Definitely my favorite. I actually got like an AI portrait mod for him. It looks like Henry Cavill. I just renamed him to Heinrichs von Cavill. Quite funny.
The bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get it done. The swarm is upon us.
Did you stick Heinrichs on Adira? Of course. Listen, you can't have like an unsanctioned psyker on the ship. Like, what do you think this is? Ah, yes, all the enemies I have the most annoyance with on this build are, of course, Stone Throat.
The bulk of the swarm is continuing along the protected path. Continue holding.
I haven't hit him from up here.
Run, dead zone. Closer to me. This galaxy is the door to power.
No, if we're using the pirate cannon, we might as well open up the Prometheum gas too, right?
Lights when ready.
Oh, they went the other way? Didn't. Oh, they're over here.
Battle ready to deploy. Incoming storm mine. We crushed them.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Inserting rounds. Shot grenade out.
Consoles ready for input.
Neuro throw. Maybe I should have saved the Iron Halo, huh? Oh, wait. That was a flub. Oh, I have no secondary ammo? Damn, that sucks. A gross miscalculation. Awesome. Of course, it's like all range spam. I think that's better for us. Oh my god, look at the amount of range spam here.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Deploying shock. Load up. Re-up.
Awesome.
Battle ready to deploy. This galaxy's the floor. Our banner awaits unfurled. That silenced the team.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards. We end this now.
Stay alert. Objectives use biological
Talassa, what in damnation is going on down there?
Yeah, that's a good question. What is going on down here? Let me see, boss. We got a giant fucking brain guy. We got another tiny little brain guy, dude. The whole last episode of Futurama in here.
So, what's your psychic onslaught?
Oh my god. You fuck off, dude. Alright.
Talassa, I still have 1 million targets on Auspex. Explain yourselves. We'll see it done, Captain.
I think that was just necessary.
See those hordes? A victory for the Imperium.
Okay.
The swarm is breaking through our net.
Yeah. What am I supposed to...
Now.
Oh! Okay. Got it, Chief.
Let's give the hive size to look. Definitive vital signs down 50% and fall. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work.
Alright, I'm just leaving.
Move to extract.
Duty done.
Extraction complete. Returning.
Do Salamanders wear white helmets? Yes, for their veterans they do. They do wear white helmets. Beautiful.